there have to absolutely be some sort of guardrails, and I think it is a responsibility of the company implementing them to ensure that harm does not come to their customers, even if it's just from the perspective of protecting the reputation and the user base of their company. Because if their customers are hurting themselves, they're going to get a ton of bad press. And unlike the old days where we were saying any press is good press, this is not the case. The association people have with technology should not be taken lightly. In fact, there's some research that I'm doing regarding the Profit Burners ecological model, which broadly talks about how people interact within the context of the world. We talk about microsystems with being the interaction that people have within their family or the people around them, all the way up to our exosystems. Talk about how society and governments kind of work and interact with each other. And there's a neo-ecological model that's been put forth by Dr. Navarro and Dr. Tudge, who are looking at it, breaking that microsystem into two, to a physical layer and into a virtual layer. I'm not super well versed on it now, but they've identified something I think that's really important in this space, is that there's a way that people interact with their community based on being physically present with that community, and the way people interact, how they do it virtually, whether online, with social media, whether with artificial intelligence, even when playing games online. The way we interact with technology is fundamentally different than how we do in the physical world, and incorporating that that understanding into building guardrails as a requirement to these artificial intelligence, I think is absolutely, if not the right thing to do, the ethical thing to do, an essential thing to do to prevent this from spiraling out of control, where more and more people are getting hurt in the chase for profits. We could do this right.
Yeah, and the chase for profits is really hard to,